YouTube, back for another one. Welcome to my fish room. My name is Matthew. I'm starting this adventure. I'm getting into bigger fish, and I was like, well, what's the best thing that you can do? Start a YouTube channel. So that's what I'm doing. So you're gonna see a lot of stuff coming up. I'm building a plywood tank here tomorrow, so I'm gonna start working on that. Probably grab the wood and start building that, so you should have a video of that soon. But I've been fish keeping for almost 2 years now, and really love the hobby. I've always been into it. Obviously, you probably saw the intro. I have some Oscars, some red belly pacu, some catfish. Really much have all my desired fish. There's a few fish that I'm still getting into, some stingrays, iridescent sharks, and then I'm applying for my permit arapaima. So that's really what I'm working on right now. But as of right now, this is what you're gonna see. I have a 75-gallon tank and a 65-gallon tank. Currently as it sits, the 75-gallon has nothing in it because I'm really waiting for these fish to get a little bit bigger before I throw them in there. I really want to get the max space out of that I can get before I take them out of here. I want to make sure that, no one can go into 65 and I could throw them in the 75. So that's really what I'm trying to plan on doing. And then after the 75, I'm building, it's essentially a 500-gallon fish tank, probably a little bit over, probably around like 600 to 700. But that's kind of where the plans are sitting right now. But you'll see that coming up, and we're getting into some more fish, more exotic fish. I mean, these fish are exotic, but I love each fish I have in this tank. But I'm looking to get into some more higher end fish that are hard to find. I've been in touch with a lot of people, a lot of vendors trying to get some fish that I know that are hard to get your hands on. But if there's any recommendations on fish you'd like to see, stocking, just put it in the comments. For sure, I'll be looking through the comments. I know this is a growing channel. Don't have that many views, so whatever you see, I should be able to see. I'm making a trip here to Dayton soon, because currently I'm in Cincinnati. I'm making a Dayton fish store is like the only fish store that's around that has decent fish. Not trying to say everybody in Cincinnati doesn't have good fish. There's a few good places in Cincinnati. It's just the fish that I'm looking into, monster fish, is kind of what I'm working around. I am getting into a shrimp tank here soon, but majority are going to focus on monster fish. That's what I love with. I love the monster fish. I love everything about having bigger fish, and I feel like it's eye catcher. As soon as you walk in somebody's house, they say, "Oh." But they're gonna have some plywood builds, and I would like to take you guys along with this venture, because a lot of people, from what I've seen on YouTube, a lot of people are not telling you the nitty gritty of how to, this is supposed to cut, these are the dimensions you're supposed to have, this is the saw you're supposed to use. Nobody really has a full walkthrough of it. DIY is probably the only person that I've seen that has a decent video that is, decent on everything, and the only thing he doesn't really put in there is, how did he saw it and things of that nature. But besides that, he put a pretty good video on how to put it together, and I'm going to be using some of that video and some of the support beams that he did use in that on that plywood tank that we have going here tomorrow. And tomorrow I should give you a rock around of the basement. This is essentially where I'm housing all my fish, the basement of what tanks are coming. I was going to build something a little bit bigger, but not just because we're looking to move here soon. I just want it just in case these fish get big enough, I can throw them in there and have no worries. We're going to be talking about filtration for sure. It looks like it's a big debate in the fish community. Everybody has a different way of doing filtration. Everybody says that you should do your filtration this way for bigger tanks. It's a lot of things and different ways that people do their filtration. I'm going to have a few methods, so I would like to bring those to YouTube and show you how I'm going to run my filtration. So if you can like and share and subscribe for me, I would appreciate it. And looking forward to see you on the next video. Thank you. Bye.